Welcome back to Popson. Hi, let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Gujarat and we're going for Keep the Flame Burning. We have to grab back all the Zoroastrian centers of faith, of course being Zoroastrian. And the only one we're really missing is Shirvan, and the one in Sub-Savar is still owned by my subject, which I am already annexing, so it's only a matter of time. We're at war with Timmy again, which is, well, kind of what we do here. We don't actually need Timmy land anymore, necessarily, but of course there's a bunch of land we want to take. More importantly, we are at war with Hormuz. Same war, but it's the one we actually declared. It is to take control of the trade in the Strait of Hormuz. So we can potentially move our main trade node there and benefit from the power we have here, in addition to the stuff we have in India. We'll have to see if that actually pays off, but I mean, taking stuff for now just seems fine. We... a little bit confused. Yeah, it's probably going to fix itself the day I unpause. I'm wondering why I'm neither sieging Hormuz nor is it controlled by me. Oh, it is controlled by me. It's just impossible to see because there are yellow stripes on yellow Hormuz. I see. Occupied by Gujarat. Never mind. It's all good. I'm just blind. Right, so we took Hormuz. We beat the Hormuzian navy when they were thrown out of Hormuz, as was foreseen. We're going to crush Timmy here. I don't know what we're going to do to Timmy. I don't think we co-belligerent. No, we did not co-belligerent into Timmy. No, I remember. See? Brains. Sometimes I remember things. We didn't wait for the truce to Timmy to end, even though it was just a couple of months, because I'm not here to take Timurid land. I don't care really about the rest of Timurid land. All I wanted to do here was to eat into Hormuz and wait for our time to beat up Shirvan for the stuff we really want. The independence guaranteed by QQ is slightly annoying, but not an actual problem. Still working on coring the stuff in Mazandaran slowly, because we have to do it step by step, because this Caspian Sea is not actually a sea. It's weird. Like that. We are very far ahead of Mill. And nobody has taken Miltech 14 yet, so there's really no rush in going for this, so I think I'm going to spend my mill on something else. And I wonder what that is. It could of course be development. It can always be development. And we have a few places actually, a few centers of trade that were still level 1 because they're too small, like this place here. Unfortunately, Malabar really doesn't want... And that's where the coffee comes from, right? Malabar? I think so. Anyway, some coffee at least. What I was saying, I can't develop mill here without developing anything else, unfortunately. What about Kalindra? Is that even mine? It's not mine, is it? That makes developing it somewhat difficult. I mean, possible, sure. But down here, these folks. Corti could just be upgraded. I just haven't done it for reasons. It's a 16 development province, but this one here is not. So North Lanka, I'm just going to go, I'm going to encourage development, and I'm going to drop 5 clicks of mill in there. 4 clicks of mill in there because the 5th is not available. I'm just going to do a click of dip, because I can. And now at least that one is ready to be developed, and we don't have to worry about the other stuff for a while. Must listen to the nobles of the realm. Oof, this again? I wish I knew why we keep getting this event. Yeah, I dropped the legitimacy, I suppose. Just gonna have to figure it, pick it back up. These people over here, I was kind of hoping that the Jampuri would deal with it, but they're not. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these folks, send them back home, so they can start dealing with this. Let's grab a tiny bit more Timmy land here. That'll all be alright. Are we at war with Transo? Kind of feels like we are. Why not? How would Nashed Timmy? So what do I do to Timmy? I could go with the old 5-year truce to Timmy. Oh, you actually had that. With the idea being that we get to attack them in 5 years. Which, I mean, I understand that that's slightly odd when we decided not to wait for a few months to just co-belligerent them. It might still be the right decision, but it's not really in line with what I did last time. But I mean, we're not here to do things in line with what we did last time, because otherwise I would be very bad at what I'm doing here. And surely that can't be the case, right? Anyway. That's actually a number of folks here. It's not a huge number, but with if Mara and others come to support, then we might actually have a battle at our hands here. I'm not in love with the idea of sending these south. You know what, I'm just going to shift C the cannons. Send the infantry this way. And then these 20 can come over and help out. Just in case. I just don't want my countryside to be ravaged over there. While we wait for Jompu to get their stuff together. There they go, they see it. Get Gouda from Koch, and the pillaging. Respect. 2 favors for all my effort in this war. Okay, now can you focus on my war, please? We are finally sitting on a coastal fort, so I should probably be using my fleet to siege that. Should also be looking at the H. Well, there's not much left here. I suppose I'll take. Oh god, these are both useless. Gonna take resistance to reformation. I don't know that there's any chance that that matters, but there's also no chance that the other one matters. Well, I mean, technically, my 4 mercenaries, the manpower of my 4 mercenaries could matter in a way, but that seems, it seems far-fetched, to say the least. A lot of armies walking around, nothing particularly problematic here. How much of an enemy fleet are we talking about? Not much anymore, right? I should be able to just... Wait, I have more heavies, don't I? Are they being repaired? Here they are. Well, they have been. And yeah, that's most of over here. Good, good. These 2 caravels there, let's have them stay. My thinking is I'm going to leave my combat fleet. Maybe with the transports just to fill out combat with. I don't know if that's actually worth it. Or necessary. Just take the 10 Carracks. I give them the transports, it's fine. And then the rest of these folks can go back to making me all the money I could ever need. Or want. Well, I can always want more money. Watch me. Converted some heretics. Oh, Bisa pointed out in response to... I talked about this like last episode, maybe before. There's this thing that I didn't realize. Maybe I'd forgotten it, but apparently when you convert your subject's religion, you always convert to their religion, not to yours. Now, normally this doesn't influence me because when I start converting people's provinces, I have already forced the religion of my subject. Normally, apparently in the case of Bundelkhand, I just converted them to Sikhism, or one of their provinces to Sikhism, because they were Sikh, which absolutely is not what I intended. I just didn't see that that was what I was doing. So yeah, I mean, it's not been a problem, but I just wanted to clear up what happened there and speed up that navy. I'm feeling generous today with cannonballs. Are we in the age? Oh, surely we're in the age of cannon. We have a lot of cannons. So yeah, sure. Pirate Coast. I would really be interested in a piratey campaign if I can figure out a good setup for it. Bisa suggested one as Lübeck. I'll have to look into that one. Not Lübeck, Rügen. As Rügen. Now, I said I'm not, well, said I probably shouldn't be going for, or it would at least be inconsistent, is what I said, to go for a short truce to Timmy here. Because I don't need to come back for any Timmy land. Or plan to. And if that's not the case, I want a long truce, so they stay out of any potential coalitions. And that was the original thinking anyway. Now, are these Khorassani cores? These are Khorassani cores. Which is, I mean, returning cores. It's sort of bad to return cores to my subject, because I then have to also annex them, pay in dip for that. But on the other hand, we'd be taking Yazd from the Timurids, which is not only the other place that would be Zoroastrian. See, they're already Zoroastrian. It's also a set of trade with paper in it, which is pretty huge. And then we're taking Adakam, which is just whatever. I think I might go for a core return here. It's going to cost me a bit of dip, but it is still... Wait. Oh, I can't do core return for... Was that your capital? Or am I just not seeing Yazd here? Is Yazd the Timmy capital right now? I don't think so. There's no fort here. Then why do I not get to core return the place? Maybe because they don't control it. If I give it to Khorasan, can I now go ahead and core return both of those? That doesn't make any sense. I can core return a bunch of other things. No, that's not it. I can give you Yazd like this. So. Oh, I just missaw. Yazd is not actually core. That makes a lot more sense then. Right, we left only Ardakan last time we did the thing. Right. If it's not core return, I probably just want to take Yazd for myself. Sure, it's going to be somewhat costly. It's going to cost me dip, and it's going to cost me aggressive expansion to do so. Because non-cooperative and all that. But, I mean... How can I not bring Yazd home, right? These are our brothers in faith. That just seems right. So that. Oh, impressed that Timmy is not happy about it, but okay. I mean, sure, there's going to be some AE. The only AE I care about is Mr. O. I hope this doesn't do too much to Mr. O. It might. But hey, bit of dip. It'll be fine. It's a tiny P state. I'm going to potentially do other things to them, but well, I wanted a long truce, so I probably will do other things to them. But that's what I'm looking for, I think. Plus, you know, filler. And yes, I can. If I wasn't interested in taking anything, or if my interest in taking stuff from the actual war goal, Hormuz, is actually not that big, we could look at using the overall war, and therefore the overall war score, for piecing out Timmy, rather than separate piecing them. Who's attacking you? That's not great. I do have transports here. If you can't run away, which you cannot, I think I can do this. Whoop. Put you on a boat and get you gone. Run! I mean, it's not a great move or anything, but I love doing tiny moves like that. Now, How do we get a million more war score against Timmy? Again, we don't necessarily need to, but kinda into it. Subject, go, siege stuff. I already told them to siege stuff over here, but they're kinda not into it. Sadly. Crush these. Don't think I have a spare general lying around. It's fine. You have the numbers. Are there any numbers of enemies around? Not really. So that's cool. I mean, there must be enemies somewhere. Just don't know where that would be. Down goes Charjui. Do we have any cannons over here? I do not. So I probably bring... Well, you also have no cannons. How do I have no cannons? No, there are 7 here. Never mind. 8. No, I just keep looking at the wrong numbers. There's 0 cannons here. I was right the first time. None cannons. Do you have cannons? Do you have cannons? You have all the cannons. Okay, that's where the cannons are. Fine. Fine. It's gonna be fine. With that being over there, why don't I grab you? If you folks meet up and beat up those folks. Down goes Worcester. Not of Sauce fame. Down goes Zaranj as well. Good. That helps with the war score, separate war score against Timmy because it's their subject. And that frees up some cannons to help up here if that's desirable. Oh, do you have 10 cannons? You do. Why don't you get those up there? Cancel that. Get those 10 cannons up there, yes, and you join these folks. Alright. You might as well also join these folks. And if you're wondering why I don't... That's a bit of a non sequitur and made it seem like one. If you're wondering why I don't like doing world conquest, this is already too much tedious micromanagement fighting a relatively limited amount of area here. If I was to have to do that all over the world, I'd just be... mostly frustrated, I guess. Which I don't like to be. Not the biggest fan of being frustrated, unlike other people. I don't know who would like to be frustrated. But yeah. You go there. You keep getting healed. You are fully healed. So you might as well go and help in Coromandel. Don't think you should be hitting any resistance on your way there. I am at war with Nash, so I don't actually mind walking over there real quick. Down goes Ro. That should be the end of the Afghani resistance. Do we want to do anything to Afghanistan? Still no. This is still a target for a separate war. Unless I co-belligerented them, but I don't think I did. I did not. So I don't think it will. It's a stretch goal if I want to go for that, but right now I'm going to build the capital just because I can. And do I want to break up any treaties? Nah. And I have a lot of alliances here, but still nah. Give me war reps, trade power. Austere trade? No, I think I want trade power. And prestige. We don't need prestige where we're going. It's not the longest of peace deals, so I should probably go for something over here. We go to 70 war score. I can enter rivalry to somebody like, I don't know, Multan or somebody. Oh, they wouldn't do it. How close are you to? Maybe don't enter rivalry. Fine. Slightly shorter peace deal. It'll be okay. Meeting for themselves. Don't think I need to use them for Hormuzian war score, so let's peace them out. Done and dusted. Oops. Merge. Get into down here. Get hunting these because they're annoying. You deal with Nashed. So there's a place down here we need for our missions, like Kishin or something, I think. At least we have a claim on it, so I assume we need it for missions. Hormuz and Muscat for this mission. Oh, this is the Diaspora? No, that's like far away. Don't care about that. Giant loyalty, Ahmadabad paper. Okay, this just requires giant loyalty and the paper thing. Arabian ports, there it is. That requires a lot of places actually. Kishan, Adan, Mocha, and the Adal place down there. So that's a bit of a long shot. I don't think it gives me... Oh, it's actually pretty good. Mostly tons of claims, but also 6 development. Again, stretch goal, right? Not really. We're gonna take the 2 ones up here in Hormuz for sure. And then I find the rest to be up for negotiation, I suppose, depending on how much time I want to spend on this, which I don't think is a ton. When is my truce to Shirvan? Next year, in March. Yeah, I want to end this soon. And we have tons of war score. Just not against Hadramut. Would I want an exclave in Kishan? It's funny that it's Kishan and not sure. Because that's the real power place here. 19 development. Oh, this is just a temporary modifier, but on entrepot. That's very strong. I don't think I do actually. I think if we go for this, that's for a later time. I want to have a look at piecing out now. Also need to look at Miltech. When did this get taken? How much time do I have left? Oh, 58 more days. That's not a lot of days. But it will mean next year, so we could take it 60% out of time. I might just do that again, even though, you know how much it pains me. You know how much it pains me. How about this one here? This one has nobody taking it yet. Cool thing about taking better fort tech early is that we'll have much improved siege speed in the upcoming wars. Because people won't have level 4 forts. And we'll have the tech. So our siege will be a lot faster. What are the places again? I need Muscat and I need something I apparently lost my claim on. Assuming I ever got a claim, which I think I did. Naval dominance. I need Muscat and... Oh, Hormuz itself. No, I do have a claim. Never mind. Never mind. So I want Muscat, I want Hormuz. And then what? That's not the map mode. Moghustan for the center of trade and the land connection here. Do we already know the Ottomans? We do, like, a lot. I really should not be doing this. Right? We have a goal. This is not relevant for our goal. All we need to do is take Shirvan and build up that monument, which just requires time and money and expansion to Shirvan. Getting a coalition here that includes Mr. O. That's just not smart. But also, who am I to be dictated upon by Mr. O, right? I mean, come on. If I'm already getting coalition by Mr. O, I might as well do something like this. Because none of the other people we add are particularly relevant. It's a number, it's a lot of people, but still. Just so we have our land connected here and a tiny bit more trade power in the node. I'm gonna do this fully knowing that it's not smart when we're looking at actually reaching our goals. Now, Timmy. I think I do a separate piece, Timmy. It will reduce my war score against Hormuz, I think. Which is annoying. But on the other hand, if I separate piece Timmy, I get a full-length truce rather than the not quite full length we'd be getting right now. Where's my fleet? There, they're blockading here. I think I give sure down there the chance to be besieged. I think I'm not separate piecing Timmy for once. Separate piecing Hadramut might actually be worth it. It's very hard for me to gauge the difference in war score from having another person in the war as opposed to the occupation of their capital. But maybe we don't have to. Maybe we get that siege and then it will be a great number and we'll all be fine. We don't need to bother in the slightest. I'm bothered. Bothered is a strong word. I'm not actually bothered. I was about to say I'm bothered about by those people sieging down Jaunpur, but I'm really not. Really not bothered. I don't know what to do next year. Well, I mean, I can just sit here and wait until I win, or just peace out or something. Oh, attrition is okay. We're taking attrition here, which is surprising, because we're in coastal water and not too far away from home. Just from time at sea. Okay. I do not want to lose professionalism. I guess I lose the Maratha's loyalty here. What I really need is giant loyalty. Oh, did I miss out? I missed out on the thing, on the technology. Well, that takes the hard decision from me, which is good. Now I know that I don't have to, I don't have the opportunity anymore to get this innovativeness from taking the Miltech. I don't have to think about whether it would be worth it or not. So that's, I suppose, a silver lining there. 90% war score. I would really like the siege of 92%. Come on, you can do it. That seems extremely unlikely to not work. Gilani separatists in Lahijan, which we can easily deal with. And we did take our siege. Good. You folks, you're actually taking attrition over here. Let's not, well, I say let's not do that. Let's walk over there, probably take some attrition on the way, but let's get our peace against the Hormusians. And if I take any more Hormusian land, what would it be? And this is all garbage land. We're taking Muscat. What about this place? Well, this is not as garbage, I suppose. Oh, this one's actually really good, but it's in the wrong trade node, isn't it? Yeah, I don't care about Masira. When I say I don't care, I might be steering at this from this at some point, but nah. I might be better off grabbing my rest of the peace deal score here somewhere else, like this. This way we get 100% truce to all the participants that are still in the war, including Timmy. So maximum time. And we're not getting infinitely extra aggressive expansion. We're getting a lot here. And again, it's probably a mistake. But a mistake I'm doing willingly here, so I'm kind of fine with that. 74% overextension is also a thing to consider, because we already have 37. So I can't peace out right now. Should be able to peace out very soon though. Unless Timmy has a core on the place I'm currently coring. I don't think they do. I think we are progressing. We're just not quite done. Yes we are. Good. If these rebels are a bit too fast, we get into a bit of a catch. Do I just walk home? I think I just walk home. Because they will stop the coring progress if they start sieging. But I don't think they'll have that kind of time. Choose to Shirvan is over is a bit, you know. I should just drop whatever I'm doing here and go for Shirvan. But I don't wanna. So I won't. Conversion is all good. What I really want is... what I really want, really want, is for that core to come in though, in April. Come on. Horse population boom. Boom. The boon! Come on, that core. There we go. No overextension should be fine. 24%. And we're taking 74%. That makes it 98%. Oh, you're not willing anymore. You're totally not willing. Why? Ongoing battles. Oh. Well, if you want to fight the Jampuri first, then, you know, prerogatives. The Jampuri are not doing well in that battle, but they have so much reinforcement there. That is, yeah. Down they go. Back to peace. And I just do this. Who gives a hoot? Bam. Honestly, the Hormusian just need to be dealt with because of their color. But yeah, I'm probably not going to fully clear them up there as much as I want to. So what do I get for doing naval dominance? Diplotech cost rule. That's actually kind of helpful. And more trade power and trade efficiency. I'm going to keep this for a moment until I take the Diplotech. Not that that's too far away, I don't think. I'm almost certain to take it ahead of time here. Maybe. Almost certain, maybe. Let's get you folks repaired before I put you back into war. In Muscat or something. That's an interesting route to take here. For protecting Coromandel. Now I have to clean up my armies, but I also have to put a cut in here, so thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you do have anything to say, then doing so down there in that comment section is certainly a good thing to do. Thank you for watching, and see you folks next time.